hate chess. I know what chess is all about. It's all about memorization. It's all about prearrangement. Creativity is lower down on the list. It's ridiculous. It gets harder and harder and harder. You need more and more computers. You need more and more people working for you. Just the last few years has changed dramatically with all of this computer stuff. If you analyze chess objectively, it's been a lousy game.
Grandmaster in Iceland, according to law, you are entitled to a salary. And every Icelandic grandmaster in chess, they've been paid salaries, provided that you do some teaching in chess, or even possibly play for Iceland and then
No, I hate chess very much. No, I don't need the money. No, I don't need it. I'll wait. I'll skip it.
So you're not.
I hate chess. Really.
You hate chess?
Yeah.
So you're not planning on claiming the grandmaster salary? And
No.
Why do you hate chess? Being probably and possibly the best chess player ever.
Because I know what chess is all about.
Yeah.
It's all about memorization. It's all about prearrangement.
But creativity.
Yeah, creativity is lower down on the list. The old chess is you're banging your head against the wall with this theory that you were trying to find some little improvement on move, 18 or 20. It's ridiculous. It gets harder and harder and harder. You need more and more computers. You need more and more people working for you.
And less and less talent.
Yeah, and less
creative.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Enjoyment, everything. Why?
You became world champion on creativity.
Well, first of all, this is a long time ago when I played the Spassky the first match. And even the second match, it's already some time ago, 15 years ago, almost 13 years ago. And chess, just the last few years, has changed dramatically with all of this computer stuff. But really, if you analyze chess objectively, very, very objectively, it's been a lousy game. Going back even to the time of Morphy, there was a lot of book.
But there still is a place for talent, for creativity. It isn't all prearrangements, all theory, all...
No, not all, of course, not all, I agree. But why do you want to get involved with something that is mainly rote and prearrangement? Obviously it's not all, that, but the creativity is like maybe number 3 on the list. The first is prearrangement, and the memorization, and then comes creativity.
Opposed to Fischer random, then you sort of put creativity first.
Right. Now let me explain something about Fischer random. I've never made any claims that this is the greatest thing, since puffed wheat or whatever. You know what I mean? I never made any claim saying that this is perfect. What I say is it's much better than the old chess. Now, for example, let's say you could have 1 million chess-like games, right? Maybe 1 million of them, or 10 million would be better than Fischer random. But the point about Fischer random is it's basically the same as the old chess, except you get rid of the theory, and it's very easy to remember the rules. That's my point. You see? Now, I was just looking at a book Sammy gave me, this book about Capablanca. Yes. Capablanca had a very interesting game that he proposed. I think it was 10 by 10 or something, and it had 2 kings and extra pieces, and you win the game by mating either of your opponent's kings. And it looked like a very creative game, and maybe much better than Fischer random, but it looked very intimidating, even for me, right? Yeah. The top chess player. It looked very intimidating. All these extra pieces, huge board, 2 kings. If it intimidates me, I think it will intimidate the average person much more. So there are a lot of games that you can come up with that have practical defects, not creative defects, but just defects in terms of discouraging people to learn them. You see, that's my point about Fischer Random. You can learn Fischer Random in 10 seconds practically. So there is no impediment. You have the same pieces, the same board. All you have to do is get an electronic shuffler, and in 1 second you have a position. But of course, you could create more creative games than Fischer Random. Maybe, an extra piece or a bigger board and all kind of things. But my idea, people think I'm anti-chess. No, I'm not anti-chess. I'm pro-chess. I'm trying to keep it alive. It's just the reverse. I'm not coming up with anything radical at all.
I asked 2 Icelandic grandmasters the other day who was the best chess player ever in the history of chess. And they both said they contemplated, and I asked them, objectively speaking, and they both said Bobby Fischer is the best player ever. Do you agree with that assumption?
I want to get back to Fischer Random.
You don't want to answer this one? Are you the best player ever that ever was?
Well, obviously I think so, right?
Yeah. I mean, during the matches, you beat Timon of 7-0. You beat Larsen 6-0. Nobody has ever done
but first
that
of all, you have to understand something about chess. I'm better than Morphy. Why am I better than Morphy? I know, I don't say I have more talent than him, I just know much more theory, right? If he came back today and he could not open a book, let's say, right? He would do badly even against masters, maybe. That has nothing to do with his talent, though, right? So when you say I'm better than so, doesn't mean anything.